What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fieldtalk, the beautiful game conics. Today's a little different, and honestly, I'm super excited. This is kind of my favorite conversation today. We're sitting down with two amazing players who are new to soccer, not but already being part of the culture, and that is already growing in America. I'd love for us to introduce ourselves, starting with you, and then to you, and tell us just a little bit about your soccer backgrounds.
Hi, I'm Milan Rebolledo, but my homies call me Millie. I've been playing soccer my whole life. Um, I guess I got introduced to soccer by my dad and like my uncles and cousins playing, and I would play with them like growing up. And then, yeah, when I was little, I wasn't allowed to play soccer because like they thought it was like a men's sport, so they wouldn't let me like sign up, but they let my brother sign up. And then like finally, I begged my dad to put me in, and then it turns out I'm like, pretty good. And I never stopped. Yeah, I didn't stop playing.
How about you, Captain?
My full name is Joelis, and I just go by Joey out of convenience. It sounds good, and it's easier for people to say. My background with soccer has never gone anywhere past my elementary school days. We would do Pilot Cup here in the OC district, or what district was it? It was in Orange County, Costa Mesa, and we would sign up, and I would always get like underdog vibe of, oh, I'm gonna be really good at this without even trying, and then I would be humbled severely and put in the bronze, and that built me up to not be afraid of the ball. And then as an adult, having friends that want to get active but hate the gym, and also something about coming to a park and just being with your friends is really exciting about soccer. So that's where it started, and that's where we hope to take foosball.
That's amazing. I mean, you two have two different stories about soccer, but at the same time, it goes right into it. You guys are footballers.
Foosballers.
Who wants to kick it off about football? How did it start? Who gave you the name? What is it? What is the reason behind the name?
These are the two brains. This and Tony. Tony, we who cannot be here.
Yeah.
But we all had a.
Meeting at your job. Where they it was just like to hang out.
Are we gonna do the story? It was a sunny day. It was two little fools coming into my coffee shop, and we were talking about how I have been trying to find a league. I want to play with you, Vilin. You haven't answered my texts in the 3 times that I asked you to play with me. And then we are like, what if we just did our own thing? And from there, we sent out, or Milen posted a picture on Instagram saying, hey, who wants to start a queer soccer group? And it was really important for us to create a space for queer people in OC, especially to build community and build that safety net. We had a good group.
Yeah.
We met up at a park. We started a group chat, and we got excited. And that's how foosball started.
It happened last summer. Yeah, last summer in the summer, and then we've been practicing for like a couple months, and then we could never find like a league to play like co-ed because we were always kind of
That
like
was
late.
important for us.
Yeah,
We get to be co-ed.
co-ed because I know like a lot of my friends, like they mentioned, like I couldn't get them on my team because just like their gender identities doesn't match like the leagues that I was at.
Yeah.
And so a lot of them got denied when they would try to participate. So that's why I wanted, like, it was important to get a co-ed team.
Yeah.
Going.
There's what we mean by queer also, to really get it out there, is there are people that feel like women the women role is not for them, so they either identify as non-binary or just he, a boy. So we have a lot of those cross dressers. Yeah. Which I use they them pronouns, and I do give like a very silly feminine vibe to me, and I'm very inviting, but it's also really important to have a team that knows like that's Joey. They're sick. They are going to kick the ball. You know what I mean? So yeah. And foosball came to be because I was like, oh, the game the foosball with the table, the foosball table.
I was thinking of
I
the
was thinking of a whole different thing.
I was reading Adam Sandler from flicking Waterboy. The mom was like, I don't want you to play no dang foosball. And I thought you knew that reference, but I guess you didn't.
You know how everybody calls each other homies of
Yeah,
Yeah.
foos. Yeah, that one too. That one too.
Double
Yeah.
meaning. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's the foosballs, but we're also fools.
Yeah,
like clicks.
Foos.
Yeah,
We're
clicks, homies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Foos who ball.
Again, you guys' story is just what makes American culture unique and very special. You talked about how you started playing soccer. Your dad, you were considered like, no, it's a men's sport.
Yeah.
You ended up playing it. She's built up a team out of, the parking parking lot by the park.
Yeah.
It's a foosball here, I'm curious again, what was there something specific, a goal, maybe, a feeling that made you say, this is my sport?
That's a good question. You want to start?
For me, it's just because I was good at it. I don't know.
The underdog effect?
No,
You got on the field and you were
It's
good?
just- no, like I literally did, but like I think it's just because like I watched my dad play, and then I watched my cousins play, and then I watched them like play. I watched soccer,
Okay.
even though I don't watch soccer anymore, like as much. But I feel like that gave me confidence to do the things on the TV. And like as a kid, I think I was like about 6, and all the kids are afraid of the ball. So I was like one of the like few kids who weren't afraid of the ball.
Yeah.
And, like going for it, and I played like all.
Were you really good in PE?
Yeah, I was. I was really good in PE. I'm really competitive, so like anything with a ball, I'm
My
pretty.
PE teacher loved me.
But yeah, just the beginning of soccer, and then it was something I can do with my dad too.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, like all my cousins and stuff, and just it's a good feeling to be able to like have a community
Yeah.
through a sport.
Yeah.
For me, soccer is a fun way to trick myself into exercising.
That too.
that too.
I like that.
That's
That's motivation. That's the me too. Me too.
Yeah. It's an easy way to run.
Mhm.
But also, I would say feeling yourself. What is the word? Not adrenaline, but
Like push yourself.
Motivation?
no, when you improve on something.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty.
No,
Mm-hmm.
it's Yo, pause in the shadows.
No, no.
Okay. um, it's like when you get better at a skill and that gets you excited too, because it's like, whoa, I didn't know I was capable of doing that.
Okay.
And for me, that started in Pilot Cup because I really had this mentality that I was killing it out in the field. Like I really felt like my team needed me and I needed to show up for them. And that motivation loses itself when your life gets really busy as an adult, but coming with foosball and really trying to understand the mechanics of my body with the movement of the ball. It's like rhythm and I love to dance, so that to me it just feels good on the body. Like soccer is fun. It's like dancing.
You discover your potential, essentially.
Boom. And perhaps I'm still
You're looking for potential?
no, it's
Oh,
like
I thought I had a point.
progress. When you're tired at first and then you build resilience and then you're not tired anymore. What is that called? Adrenaline. It starts with an A. You guys, I don't know. Welcome to the game.
These are our English teachers are looking at us like, okay, guys, are you seriously right now?
No, somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Comment down below.
Again, we're talking about American soccer culture and it's listening to you guys' stories.
We are American.
Exactly. Yeah, you are Americans. When you talked about finding pickup games was a difficult thing, how would you guys describe American soccer culture in 3 words?
3 words.
Thinking about like the amateur to professional level, pickup games, all that. The fun experience. I don't know if you guys have been to any of the games, like maybe
We actually went as a little.
We went as a group to Angel City. Yeah, because
Who was playing?
Angel City.
Oh, Angel City.
Yeah.
We're like, just showed up.
It was a Hello Kitty day.
Yeah, it was a Hello Kitty day. That shit was fun.
I was there too.
What?
Behind the drums or
We paid like the standing tickets because we didn't have chairs.
I should next time you guys go, let me know.
Yeah.
All with a note.
Group outings.
yeah, a carpool it. I would say commercialized. I would say strong. Like there's a strength that comes with athleticism, you know? And I feel is This word is mean, but I feel like it's amateur because a lot of soccer in Europe is always like, oh, that's the good soccer. You know what I mean? And America has this like ego with how we with like football, American football and soccer kind of replicates that. I think any sport wants to just be the loudest in the room. And so I think that big head mentality is like, come on, like humble yourself.
Chill this.
But that's my impression from the outside in because I truly don't watch a lot of games. I think that I watch a lot of like Las Chivas versus America, and I don't know if that is considered as a good save today.
It's the defense. Because
But yes, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask, but those are my words, and you can roast me.
You are the right person you're asked. I think you're an American. You also play soccer, so yeah.
Okay, boom.
Went to the Angel City game.
Yeah, and I went to the Angel City game, and so those are my credentials.
Totally fine. How about you? What do you think?
I feel like professional wise, like competitive, and like passionate, because you really have to have a passion to like do that as a job, a 24-hour job, and like that field is huge. Like it's crazy them be able to play that long. But and then like
True.
when like our level, I feel like just like having fun.
Okay, I like that you said our
Because, like
level.
I played high school varsity soccer, and like honestly, it wasn't like the funnest time playing soccer. I love soccer, but like it was just too people took it too seriously. People were kind of mean, and also I didn't feel like
So competitive, that word you said. It's like,
well, yeah, it
block.
was competitive, but I also just didn't feel like there was community in like my team until like my senior year when like everyone was nicer. But yeah, or until my friends came onto my team, that like I really felt a community. So I feel like community is a good word too.
Yeah.
Once you find a good community or like a relationship within your team, that's when you guys start building better teams.
I want to change my answer. I changed my word from amateur to love because I think there is a lot of love. Yeah, it's fun to go to a show, a game, and just yell.
Yeah.
Even if the other team is winning, I'm like, ah! It's fun to yell. So it's a lot of love.
Very expressive.
Yeah.
So I agree with you.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that you guys could change in American soccer culture or in the U.S., what would you guys change and why?
That's a great question. And one thing that would change. Milan, do you have an answer right off the bat?
I guess like pay for women. Yeah, because like women also do bring a lot of money into like into the leagues and stuff, and they don't get paid as much as men.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I know. I'm sure you're right. The statistics.
Yeah.
Statistic.
Yeah. There you go.
I helped them.
Thank you.
Sister is proud of me. Right?
One thing I would change. I don't know. Yeah. I have nothing to change, but also because I don't know what's going on.
I respect.
Yeah. Hey, keep doing what you're doing. If it's not broken, don't fix it. But Dylan has a point. Yeah. I would say that I feel like that is true. Because I hear the discourse with women playing in basketball, and I know that the college level is not recognized as much as male dominated field of sports. So yeah. I guess my answer's piggyback riding with Milan.
You got that
Boom.
You guys are Foosballers, obviously. You also have personal goals towards maybe your soccer careers, maybe your football life. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing about your goals, how you see soccer in the next maybe 1 year, 2 year in your professional lives.
For me, my small goal is to be able to do drills and not get too tired. Like build my stamina.
Is that what it's
Stamina. Stamina.
So it starts with an A, right?
Oh,
No stamina. Oh.
Doing the drills has been really fun. So my personal goal for right now is just learning how to control the ball better and not hurt myself while doing it. As far as foosball, I hope that we have an Instagram page, the Foosballers. The foosball?
I don't know your answer.
It's
We're
our.
gonna post
It's their.
this.
Yeah, we'll post it.
Yeah,
Me eating
get
it.
down here.
But my hope for footballers. Yeah. Or my hope for footballers is that, you know, we are consistent and show up for each other, and yeah, we get a consistent, like, strong team with the uniform and the practice time. So that is my goal for football.
I'm curious. I mean, before you speak about your goals,
Yeah.
your jersey. I want to hear stories about your jersey.
Oh, we should stand up and show it.
Well, we're gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Milan's in the light. I'm in the dark. I think that, well, if you read it, it says, from Palestine to Mexico, all borders have to go. And I think that we are very isolated in our own ways of thinking, that it traps us from listening to other people and other people's stories and not believing that it can potentially happen to us. And we shouldn't stop caring just because it's not happening to us. So beyond the borders of Mexico, is there is a clear, you know, it's going to get political. There's a clear genocide that's happening. And I think that that is going to continue to happen to many different people if we are clocking it right now or acknowledging that, you know, resources are going into this. And there's a lot of community within just us talking about it, that it's like, hey, turn an ear on. And maybe I'm not your cup of tea, but if not now, then I fear it's going to be too late. So it's worth talking about. And when we're on the field, especially in Huntington Beach, something like this can make it feel unsafe for you, like you have a target on your back. But in comparison to, you know, us being Mexican background and me also coming from Guatemala, and there was a whole 37-year genocide on there, it's really important to uplift voices and talk about this shit that's really happening. I can be silly here, a goofy laughing, you know, but also at the same time, there's a lot of grief and there's a lot of things we got to talk about. So thank you for asking about the shirts, because yeah, we bring that onto the field, and that also kind of pushes us to, like, do good, be good. Yeah.
That is very deep for the shirt and
Hey.
what you guys stand for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Respect for that.
Thank you. There's a lot. I think there's a consensus because we have a lot of people rolling in, rolling out, but I think that the message on the shirt, it stays consistent.
Yeah.
And that is kind of the message right off the bat. Like, this is what you're signing on to when you sign on to following along foosball. The foosballers. The foosballers.
Very about Foosballers.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add to that? But it was you're fine. You found the artist.
So his name's Nico Arriba, and he's from LA. And yeah, I found a lot of people follow him, but he has a bunch of like cool like screen printing art, and it's a bunch of it's like for Palestine. And I think it's just a good way to like connect cultures too, because like Mexico and like Palestine, they both have walls, and like we're both just like, it's just a problem or just an issue that is universal. So it's like a great like way to connect each other's like background and history and just make a community out of
Being an ally.
yeah, being an ally.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just thought it would be a good idea to, because like we try not to get a jersey that everyone has too. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that when you ask the question, like, what would you change in soccer? I'd be like, the uniforms.
No, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I love the pink ones. I like Madrid's. And Messi's, the kid with the 10? The black and white one? Yeah, the black and red.
The Miami ones?
Yeah.
Yes, that one. The black and pink ones. My final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for asking that.
Totally, yes. So we didn't get to hear your goals though.
Oh, my goals. I'd be like more confident to take up space, because I feel like I'm pretty quiet sometimes, but I can be loud.
Yeah.
Just depending. Like I also like, I hate telling people what to do, but I'm the captain, and I'm the captain. I'm the coach. This is the captain.
Tell me and I'll amplify, but I hope to give that back to you.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk mean about my friend, and you're the friend.
And then like also like I feel like bad like taking people out of the game, or like, or not giving them enough playing time. So like I also want to like be able to like have the confidence, or just like to not feel bad, or just to like know that I'm doing a good job, I guess, or doing like, no, I should be knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's being a better coach, I guess.
Okay, cool. I love that. I didn't know that that was your goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's important that you want to become a good leader for your team,
Yeah.
and knowing that alone kind of puts you a step farther.
Because this is my first time ever being a coach. I told them, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, guys, but I'm doing it.
You are doing it,
Yeah.
and you have a great amount of following that show up here every Friday.
Yes.
Way.
You have people that really care about you, and you reach out and you care about people, so they will show up for you. Yeah.
Every time I'm like, I think we're gonna have like 7 people, and then like 16 push show up. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows a lot about you, coach.
Yeah.
You're doing it, so
cool.
keep it up. Thank you. You guys are pretty new in the league. How have you guys liked it so far? You guys talked about like obviously finding it difficult to find pickup games or games all over the place, and you guys found us here. How do you guys like the league so far, and what do you guys think would be some of the changes you'd want to see?
Definitely more girls on like, or just thems on the other side of the tips. Because most of the times I feel like us and like strikers have like the most females on the team.
Yeah.
So that would be cool to get more females like playing the co-ed.
Do you think that that's the league's issue? Or?
No, it just females are showing up. Probably.
Oh, this is a message to
Yeah.
all the femme girlies out there. Get your cheeks into the field, even if you don't know what you're doing, because literally we had 4 months of no practicing and we got on the field.
Yeah.
No, like
And that's
I
why
think
we're
we're scoring
scoring
still.
with
We're downward spiraling.
They're a week in. We were like a week notice to play soccer.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Well,
But you,
our
I mean, you guys are doing good. Like
Thank you.
if you look at the progression you guys have had from
Yeah.
the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
not beginning of the season, but from this time you guys started playing to this point, you guys have had like better, less goals,
Yeah.
and more, showing up and
Yeah.
more control of you guys.
Because our first game we had like 1 sub. Yeah, and then it's all like
8-0 though.
yeah, it won.
It won.
It won. It won. It was against your team.
And then it got better, and you got the goals are getting better. You guys
Yeah.
are doing a lot of managing towards that.
Yeah.
Props to you guys.
But the league has been, I don't know. I really love how the Instagram pages, I think it's pretty consistent with, creating content and showcasing the people that are on the field. I think that maybe the labeling could be more clear, because when we first showed up, we were like, where are we supposed to be going? Wow.
Yeah, all my teammates.
I'm more of a visual
there.
learner, so maybe like having maps would be helpful, like just on the Instagram. But I think the league has been super inviting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Competitive.
Yes, but I think that I love the love that I show for the people on the field. I think that that is really cool, and it makes me excited to keep going.
I'm happy to hear that. It's a really good feedback for us as a league, and for us as what we're trying to build here. Before we go any further, we're coming back. We're almost winding up. We're gonna go into the fun stuff before we go away. This is something that will kick you into the game again.
Okay.
Everybody talks about a huge competition between Messi and Ronaldo, so I'm curious if you guys share that passion. Are you a Messi or Ronaldo fan?
Messi.
But also, I see a lot of his clips of his goals. Like I'll watch compilations and it's very entertaining. It's quite silly sometimes because he just comes out of nowhere at his biggest small. Hey, mobility. More fun question.
Yeah, more fun questions. Yeah. What is your dream club to play for?
Los Tigres.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Me too. I'll go wherever Milan goes.
Coach Gore, actually.
You guys, you got 20
Yeah.
years coming your way.
Yeah.
My dish. I'll see you there.
They're sick. They're so good.
How old is that league or that team?
Sepa. I just know like there's a couple. Like one of the girls from my high school is actually playing.
Whoa.
Yeah. Freaking. But she graduated I think a year after me. But yeah, she plays on the club Los Tigres, and then Mari Carmen Reyes is from Santa Ana, and she also plays for
Whoa,
Tigres.
really going.
Yeah. So that'd be cool.
We gotta
You guys gotta play in 2 minutes. So before you guys go, who is your favorite soccer? Your soccer player. Favorite soccer player. American soccer player.
American. Oh. Okay, right now
I just gotta take a
I would say Alyssa Thompson. She's so good. Like she's so young and she's so fast, bro. And then she's like the confidence. Like when she her first game, she scored within like a minute, like 5 minutes. It's fucking crazy. She's so good. So yeah.
Well, When you said that, it reminded me of Trinity Rodman.
Okay.
I used to kick it with her. Like my dad would fix her mom's car, and I would have to say her, cause I saw her that she just got into like a pro league. So shout out to her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing players.
Yeah, she looks
See.
strong. She's in a commercial.
Any favorite soccer memories so far?
Playing with my family. Definitely. The Easters with the ball. I was never good. I was always chewing cheese. But I love sweating and being like, that was hecka fun. And I know I killed it out there. Yeah.
Mine was like scoring a chilena, and my dad was there. Yeah, she was crazy.
What is a chilena?
Like you fall backward into bicycle kick. Yeah.
Ooh, you've told me this story.
Yeah, and like no one believes it, but my dad was there. So my dad, yeah,
Call for something.
we didn't win, but my dad saw it.
That's a win.
That's a win in my heart. And he was like, "You still missed those goals." And then later on, he's like bragging to my family that he did it.
Right.
Okay.
He couldn't let you have it, but
Yeah.
he'll have them have it.
Yeah.
Talking about favorite soccer memories, we have to ask the worst soccer memories.
Well, I got a blister on my toe. That's the worst soccer memory. I was doing a practice, last practice. I felt my toe. I was like, why does it feel like my shoe's full of blood right now? And then I found out it's the socks you wear, and it's just a thing that happens to soccer players. So that's my only. When having a crush on somebody in my soccer team was embarrassing. For me.
Worst soccer memory? I would say breaking my ankle. In soccer, yeah. That was probably
How long were you out for?
not that long. I took my boot off and just played just like 2 weeks later. Damn. I wasn't supposed to play, but I did anyways.
It's I mean, as a soccer player, take up your son's shoes, or you get hurt, you still want to get back in.
Yeah. You want to play even more.
See, my blister popped, and I was like, let me finish practice.
A lot of conversations like this, it's easy to think that soccer culture is only about stadium trophies and crows on TV. But real culture, real love for the game, starts with players like you guys. You show up, have fun, bring your own energy like you guys did into the American soccer culture. Again, American soccer culture is still young. The story is still being written. And it's people like you, people discovering the game, laughing through it, chasing it, and building something real powerful. So thank you for being part of this.
Thank you.
This was
I
awesome.
appreciate it.
And to those people listening out there, would like to say again, thank you guys for listening. And until next time, this is the Fieldtalk. You're listening to the Beautiful Game Chronics. Peace out.
Laters.